take the lead of every step of me, even if you tell my feet to wait, 'cause where you are is where I wanna be. The depth of me is calling for the deep. I don't want it if you're not in it. I just want you.
Well, good morning, Lufkin Central and Online Worship Community. Jason Hollinger, the campus and community minister. And just as we did yesterday, we looked at a couple of verses, mainly because we had gotten off track because of some technical difficulties. Well, today we're going to finish out this section on the Beatitudes. We're going to look at verses 10 through 12 in our time. And as we usually do, we'll read a little, issue a challenge, and send you on your way. Hopefully, you got a cup of coffee and just have a heart to hear. Hear not what I say, but what God says. So let's read a little, and as we've been doing each day, we've picked up right at the beginning of this on this section of the Beatitudes, and to kind of read everything in context. So Matthew chapter 5, again, I've got the old red duct tape Bible, the NIV, Matthew chapter 5, verse 1. Now, when he saw the crowds, Jesus, went up on a mountainside and sat down. His disciples came to him, and he began to teach them, saying, Blessed are the poor in spirit, for theirs is the kingdom of heaven. Blessed are those who mourn, for they will be comforted. Blessed are the meek, for they will inherit the earth. Blessed are those who hunger and thirst for righteousness, who have this desire for righteousness, for justice. They will be filled. Blessed are the merciful, for they will be shown mercy. Blessed are the pure in heart, those cleansed by God. They will see God, and what He's telling us is, you all have the opportunity to be cleansed by and see God. Blessed are the peacemakers, those who seek to form those relationships and to live in harmony with others. They will be called sons of God. You will be a part of the family of God, the kingdom of God. And again, as we mentioned, we're picking up for today, looking at verses 10 through 12. Listen to this. Blessed are those who are persecuted, those who are pursued because of righteousness, because of justice, for theirs is the kingdom of heaven. Blessed are you, and remember this word also means fortunate. Fortunate are you when people insult you, persecute you, and falsely say all kinds of evil against you because of me being Jesus. Rejoice and be glad, because great is your reward in heaven, for in the same way they persecuted the prophets who were before you. You know, the opposite of being cursed or punished is blessed, is fortunate. And this Sermon on the Mount, especially, these Beatitudes, is on being kingdom people, being set apart. 1 Peter 3:15. It's about being called out and living in such a way. And sometimes that leads us down moments where we will face the persecutions of those. Actually, this Sunday is National Pray for the Persecuted Church Day. And, we think about throughout, history has constantly shown us or told us stories of those who are persecuted for their beliefs, for their belief in God. And sometimes in Western culture that can be a little difficult because we don't see that as much here, as you might see in other parts of the world. And it seems so foreign to us. Well, in other parts of the world, it seems foreign to them for not continually being persecuted for their beliefs, for who they put their trust in. But what Jesus tells them is this. He says, when these things happen to you, rejoice and be glad. And now that can be really difficult to rejoice and be glad in that. But what he's saying is, when you're doing this, in my name because of me, great is your reward. You know, Street Ministries 2540, the 2540 comes from Matthew chapter 25, verse 40. And he says, what Jesus again says, whatever you did for the least of these brothers and sisters of mine, you did for me, you did to me. And, you know, it's this parable of the sheep and the goats. And you've got those that looked to and sought to tend to the needs of hunger and thirst and needing to be clothed and to be visited and tended to. You have those that did that, and then you have those that didn't. And what he says is, when you helped them, you helped me, and when you didn't help them, you didn't help me. And so in the same way, when you're persecuted because of Jesus, your reward is great. The reward is great to those who seek to help the homeless and the hungry and the needy, and those that are longing for connection, for those harmonious, unified relationships, as we talked about yesterday with the peacemakers. When we live in this way, he says, great is your reward, because don't forget, this is not a new ploy by the enemy. Satan has always been about the business of seeking to devour and attack and persecute kingdom people. But we fix our eyes on Jesus. So here's my challenge to you today. How are you going to face those, respond to those attacks by Satan? My challenge to you is to respond with love and with encouragement and with a desire that no matter what comes, greater is he who is in me than he who is in the world. Respond to them appropriately. Respond to them intentionally. Call out evil for what it is, but pursue and honor love for what it is. I can't wait to hear and see how it goes. Y'all have a great day. God bless.
I don't want it if you're not in it. I just want you. Your heart, your ways, show me your face, your song and your voice. Break through the noise. I don't want it if you're not in it. I just want you. No, I don't want it if you're not in it. I just want you, God. Whisper to me secrets of your heart, 'cause I want to discover all you are. I'm leaning into heaven for a glimpse, and I will partner with your presence here again. I don't want it if you're not in it. I just want you. I don't want it if you're not in it. I just want you. Your heart, your ways, show me your face, your song and your voice. Break through the noise. I don't want it if you're not in it. I just want you. No, I don't want it if you're not in it. I just want you. Just want you, God. All that I see, be my everything. All that I dream, lay it at your feet. All that I am, falling on my knees. I surrender, I surrender. All that I see, be my everything. All that I dream, lay it at your feet. just want you. Just want